Hello, quit. Hello, how are you? I hope you're good. Yeah, Brussels, Aerosoft. Yeah, not bad. It's a nice airport. And Zakynthos is from MXI Design, I believe. Yeah, MXI Design, is it? What did I do? Let's have a look. MXI Design. That's correct. So yeah, we're going to fly Transavia, the 700, 737-700 today. I haven't flown this for a while. Yeah, the very first 737 that came from Microsoft Flight Sim. So we are going to be doing that. All right. You've been flying Ukraine VOR. Ooh, I haven't flown Ukraine for ages. There's some really nice airports in Ukraine. Lviv, for example, very nice. From Pyrig, I believe. Lviv. All right, so let's have a look at the route today, shall we? It looks something like this. Sorry, there we go. It looks like this. Let's get rid of these. So we are, and let's get rid of all of these ones as well, shall we? There we go. All right, so we're going to take off from Brussels. Caribou. Ah, I haven't got that. Isn't that the payware, the Caribou? $15 or something, $12 or something? I figure if you've got, I've got the DC-6, so, yes, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a shame what's happened in the train crash. That's correct. I forgot about that. So yeah, I have the DC-6, so I'm thinking, do I really need the Caribou? Because the DC-6 is just as nice. Which also, I don't give enough love to either. Okay, that is our route today. Straight out of Brussels, heading down south, east, down into Zakynthos. And it is a VOR approach. So that's going to be interesting. So, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Dyson. DC-6 is nicer. Okay. So we got a bit of the old Greek tunes in the background. Which is also very Arabic sounding. You like the yeah, the Caribou has those sort of those wings like that, right? Okay, let's jump into the cockpit, shall we? Okay, and let's start things off. There we go. Lights are on, power's on, and ground power is not available. Oops. FS actions, ground services, request the ground power. And ground power is now available. There we go. And let's go nav and nav. There we are. And so today we will not be rushing because I don't have to pick up Mrs. Gadget till 5 o'clock today. So that's also good. All right. Let's go back. FMC position initialization. Let's go. Echo Bravo Romeo EBBR, and we're at gate 228. There we go, and let's pop that in there, shall we? Done. Okay. You have 700 miles hand flown. Ah. Okay, route. Let's go. Flight plan request. And it's that one there. Select. Shall we do the old, let's do that, shall we? Request boarding. Just for fun. There we go. Ooh, it's struggling, isn't it? Okay. All right. Yep, go ahead. That does, doesn't it? It does look a bit steep, that one. Okay. Let's load. Is there an autopilot? Who made the airplane? Orbex, right? I've never liked the Orbex planes, to be fair. Okay, runway, we're leaving on 7 left today. 7 left. Oh, I don't know. Any builds, I think, make good planes. TRA 9061. There we go, and activate. Okay, let's go departure. So departure is, what is departure? We're on pit 2H. Pit 2H. Pit 8H, sorry, 8 hotel. There we are, and there we are. And then our arrival is going to be NDB VDM. What's VDM? VOR DME. That's what we want. Okay. 34. Accardi. And we are coming in on, hold on a second, what are we coming in on? Is it Accardi? Yeah, Accardi, that's what we're doing. There is no star, it's a direct to execute. Okay, I hope that works. There, so Astus goes to Accardi. That is correct. That's what we want. There we go. All right. The other Orbex stole plane, that is the kit box. That's really good. I like the kit box. Okay. That is good. Okay, route performance. So what is our flight level today? Let's have a look, shall we? Fetch. So we're going to do our fuel. So let's pop in our fuel. So block fuel today is 9839. 9839. And we have 126 passengers today. payload 126 and 1150, 1150 and 2000 in the rear. There we are. That is done. Okay, FMC. So let's go. Flight level today is 370. 370. Weather, top of climb, wind is 99 at 3. 99 at 3. Transition altitude in Brussels is 4,500. 4500. Cost index is 80. Wow, that's high. 10 fuel weight. There we go, and execute. Okay, that is okay. We'll go flaps 5. CG 21. And then we're gonna go with 60 at 8. 60 at 8. And any runway slope, let's have a look. 7 left, 0.159. So minus 0.159. There we are. And that is good. Okay. V1, VR, and V2. Okay, you got some free ones on flightsim.to, LTFM, I think. There we go. All right. 138. Yeah, I'm sure there were. 138. Our runway heading is 064. Yeah, there's also good payware from the same people that do the freeware. They done a payware version as well. I have the payware. I don't. Let me just find out who makes it. I can't remember. LTFM, right? LTFM. LTFM is made by Scenery TR, Scenery Turkey. Scenery TR. That's right. They also did it in P3D. Okay, 37,000 feet. $37,000 Oh, we're 1 minute from departure. We're going to be late. Come on. This takes forever to... 37,000 feet. 37. See, it's much quicker up here. I don't know why it can't be that quick. Oh, it's going in 500s. That's why. And what is the... let's have a look at our flight plan. Let's just go legs. I'll bring in the wind in a minute. Let's just have a look at runway 34 is 66. Okay. 66. Request 66. There we are. All good. Look at that. We are all set. Okay, load that wind. Okay, execute. And our descent forecast. 8,000 is our transition. Let's bring in the wind. $737 is still great. Yeah, the whole 737 range. I mean, to be fair, I love the 600, you know. Load. And execute. Yeah, there's 777. I mean, that's, I think, by far the best in P3D, without a doubt. But it will be here. It will come. It will come. Okay, we are good. Okay, let's go. Route. There we are. Everything is okay. And we are good. All right. We're still waiting for boarding to be complete. And then we'll be on our way. We have no, let's have a look, EBBR. Nope, we're the only ones. Yeah, that would be nice, the new avionics kit, that's for sure. Okay, nearly done. I think he's done, so he's just waiting for his colleague to finish. Oh, and Q&H. Is 1026. There we are, 1026. Kodiak 900 now coming with proper avionics. Ooh. I mean, I think the next plane that I'm going to invest in is the 777. I mean, that's the one I want. Okay. Are they done? Yes, boarding is complete. All done. Perfect. All right. Let's go and start the APU, shall we? APU can come on. There we are. APU's coming on. That is a bit of a dip there to get to that plane. Why have I got a rear door open? Seriously. DSX doesn't close the doors, eh? FMC. Oh, sorry. Menu. FS action. Doors. Close and close. Here we are. And let's get rid of the jetway. Okay. Bye-bye. You tried to, but Antonov, you tried to buy Antonov, but won't let you. Were you using PayPal? I heard some problem with people were having problems with PayPal. Okay, APU is on. APU is alive. Let's switch to APU, switch off ground power, get rid of the ground power, ground services, release, and we can also pop the brakes on and get rid of chocks. Okay, here we are. Let's get that's all good. Let's get pushback done. Prepare for pushback and departure. Okay. Okay, there she comes. Or he, I don't know. And we are going to be pushing back nose to the left. So let's just announce our intentions. Brussels traffic, Transavia 9061, stand 228, pushing back, facing east. What did he just say? Oh, okay. Where are you going? Locking gear. Okay, let's just set that, shall we? Flight directors are on, and VNav and LNav, and there we go. Okay, facing east. That's what I want. Parking brakes released. Okay, do we have anything in the center? Yes, we do. Okay, okay. There we are. Alright, that's all good. There we are. Window heat on. Electricals on. APU bleed on. And crank engine right. Okay. And actually, let's just check something here. 617. There we go. Okay, parking brake set. And let's start engine left. Okay, engine left. Confirm good engine start. Okay, flaps 5. And I'm going to try and use the let's do that. Shall we try and use the heads-up display today? The 7 left, okay. So what is it in yeah, let's try that. I'm going to try using this. I saw a thingy-majiggy on it. So length, so primary is good. Runway in meters. Okay, let's see, that's in feet. What's in meters? Shit. Can't I change the runway? No. Meters, where do I get it in meters? Runway length, okay, 3638. So 3638. 108, enter, and then elevation is 175, 175, enter. Okay, so this, and then we've got to program the localizer for 7 left, apparently. So let's have to look at that as well. Localizer 7 left, 108.90, 108.90. So let's go here, 108.90 there, and the course of that this runway is 360. Hold on, let's just check something here. Index, ident, position, approach. That is approach. So that's there. Hold on. I want to do this. I want to try this. Apparently, it's a lot nicer. So let's try this. So import in brief. There we go. All right. And let's see our departure. Okay. I want to see my charts. Approach. 7 left. Where's 7 left? 7 left. Approach course 7-9. Okay, so let's put the course in here. 7-9. Apparently, you'll get a nice display on the takeoff. 7-9. 7-9. There we are. 108. So this one also needs to change. 108 and 9. There we are. And then apparently I get this. So we're going to check this out. Oh, that doesn't sit right. There we are. Okay, perfect. We're going to try this. All right, we are good. Let's put our TCAS on. There we are, TCAS, okay. And elapsed time, there we are. And we are good. Everything here is okay, yes. And let's taxi. Brussels traffic, Transavia 9061, taxiing runway 07 left. Brussels traffic. Okay, let's go. Parking brakes off. So now you see over here, all of this has changed. We've got this thingamajig here. Anyway, we'll see what it does. We've got a taxi first. Apparently then you get this thing that comes up here like that, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see. There we are on taxiway Mike. And we're going to take the second left. Okay. Okay, so we can adjust. So we push that in and then adjust the brightness so it looks nicer. There we are. Okay. It looks much nicer. Actually, just a little bit brighter. There we are. Yeah, I'm going to try the HUD today. I watched a few videos, so I've set it up for takeoff right now, so it can help in the takeoff. So I've set everything in here, so it's all ready. Primary mode, standby. We don't worry about standby, okay? But got the length of the runway and the elevation of the runway in there as well. So let's see what happens. I think I've got it figured out, but I remember I used to use it in P3D, but it was a long time ago. So apparently there's supposed to be like a load of stuff, though, like a circle pops up. You got to keep that in the circle in the circle. You've got your climb thingy-majiggy. This has changed down here, if you see. Yeah, this has changed. You got to program the ILS of the runway you're leaving from and the course, I think. Well, it's a long old taxi down this runway, isn't it? 07 left. 07 left. Which is actually a VOR, but there is a frequency on 07 left, so I've just programmed that in, I don't know. So we got our V1 and everything in the display there. 138 is our our V2, sorry. And yeah, let's see. It should work. I'm confident. At least our QNH is correct. And our final flight level. What else do we want? You reckon this is what airplane repo guys feel like when they're stealing a plane? Yeah. Just tell me what direction I'm supposed to go in, or I'll figure out the rest. That's got to be a hell of a job, eh? Airplane repo guy. To be fair, I mean, okay, we fly 737s or whatever, but do they have keys? I don't know. Do they have a key? I mean, surely they must have a key, because you could just walk in, start the APU, blah, blah, blah. Do they have a key? I'd like to think they did. Really? Unbelievable, eh? Okay. Brussels traffic, Transavia 9061 line up runway 07 left. Oh, that's a point. I'm probably not even on oh dear, I'm an idiot. There we go. Alright, Brussels traffic, Transavia 9061 lining up runway 07 left. There we go, that'll help. Do we have anything coming in? No, don't think so. And let me just check on the map as well. No, I'm the only person, so that's okay, good. Let's go. Lights on. Here we are. Gorgeous. So we've got to stabilize at 50 and then get out of here. Okay, nothing really changing on this thing here. So I don't know if this HUD is going to work or I've done something wrong. Okay, anyway, let's go. Flaps down, everything is down. Yes, we're good. And let's get out of here. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's good. We've got to keep that in the center there, so we are right center. Here, it does help. V1. Rotate. And there's the dotted line at the top of the HUD, so we have to bring that down. Okay, and that dot, that circle has to go in that circle there. Positive rate, gear up. There we are, and keep that circle. There's our thing there. Now we've got to keep that circle. There we are. Keep that circle in there. Okay, so you see the circle in the circle. Keep that in there. We're good. We are good. There we are. Oh, don't do that. Middle marker. There we are. Okay. Wow, really following that. It's like a video game. Oh, come on. There we are. Keep it in the center. There we are. Okay, flaps up. There we go. And any minute now it's going to turn. There we are. So we're okay, we're okay. Outer marker, that's good. Okay. Bring that back, come on. Bring that back. Here we are. Bringing that back. Wow, I actually enjoy flying it like this. There we go. Standard pressure. So we are still hand flying with the HUD. There we go. We'll do it after the next right turn. There we are. Just keep that circle in the circle. That's all we got to do. We're coming up to our next right turn. And just got to chase the circle. 10,000 feet. There we go. There's the next circle. Oh, bring that. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it round. Bring it round. There we go. I know we're 10,000 feet. I know I've got to switch off lights, but can't do that right now. There we are. Bring that circle. Oh, wow. It's so much nicer. And then bring that there. There we go. And we're bang on course. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oops, I forgot to do that. What did I do? Ah, that's okay. There we go. See, I was so focused on all the Apu stuff. And the HUD. Sorry. Anyway, that's good. Let's just get all that on, shall we? There we go. No, no issue. Switch that off, switch that off. There we are. That's all good. We're okay. Seatbelts. And go to auto. And we are good. Look at that. See that? So it's actually a lot of information on this thing. Don't know why I'm stuttering around here, to be honest. So we're going to use the HUD for our landing, because that apparently is where it's a lot more useful, is in the landing. You would take off like this in low visibility. If you couldn't see Nout, you take off there, but typically we've always been using that down there. But this just seems to be a lot more, a lot nicer. There we are. We're already at 16,000 feet. So basically, keep that in the circle when we're coming in for the landing, and you should be good. And remember, we've got a VOR landing coming up. So no ILS, so that's going to be interesting. That is going to be. So we're going to tune into the VOR at Zakynthos and see how we handle the landing. Oi, oi! Oops, sorry, hold on a sec. I hope I have not got one. Okay, one. Now that he's there, I just wanted to make sure I didn't keep the last setting. How you doing, Shaggy? I hope you're well. We're flying to Zakynthos. I used the HUD today. On the takeoff. I actually enjoyed it. Can't find your resub option. Okay, that's alright, you don't have to. So we actually did a beautiful, I'm telling you, if you haven't tried the HUD, try the HUD. It's actually nice. That was our departure. Pretty straightforward, look at that. So that was our departure. Perfect, following the HUD, look at that. So nice. No, I'm not. I've got loads of time today. She's 5 o'clock today, so that's all right. Loads of time. So flying to the Greek islands. Put it down to I was testing flow. Okay, switch off that as well. That's all good. So we can arm now. We can actually go down to hold on, VOR. Let me just check what was the mode one had to use for let's have a look. Basic. There we are. Okay. And let me just see. Okay, so what was the there? Okay, so takeoff, climb, approach and landing, visual approach, no. So we can do primary landing. All right, so what we do then is we come to, oh, Captain B. Hello.
Let's go.
Wow. Habibi, thank you so much. Oi, oi. Hello. Welcome, Raiders. I is Gadget, and we are flying to Greece, to Zakynthos, on the Transavia. Oh, that means I can stop watching your stream now because you've gone over to me now. Okay, so Zakynthos in the 737-700, which I haven't flown for a while, in the Transavia livery today. And if we just go back to here, climb, FMC, so let's go legs and climb there. Capuchin Steve, wow, oh wow, all of these guys, the usual suspects on the Beeb stream, eh? How are you? Passing rays, mate, hello. How you doing, how you doing? We are flying to Zakynthos in the 737-700, and I just tried the HUD. So the HUD on takeoff, I tell you, it's so nice. I've never used the HUD before on takeoff, and it just makes the takeoff so much nicer. And we're just about to program it for our approach into Zakynthos. So basically, the length of our runway in meters at Zakynthos is 2228. 2228 in meters, enter, and the elevation is 16 foot. Elevation is 16 foot, enter. So now, well, that's okay, and that's okay, enter, enter. That should be okay, right? And that should be set up for Zakynthos when we arrive at Zakynthos, hopefully. How did your stream? I saw you in the coat. I mean, I was watching, of course. Well, I popped in this morning, but yeah, I saw you in the Kodiak, and then you went to the 737. So, how much weather do we have? Let's have a look. So we got a bit of weather on our way there. Not so much, just over the top of Italy, at the top of the boot there. And then pretty clear into Zakynthos. So that's where we're going. Right there. VOR approach, runway 34. So yeah, going to be an interesting approach. We got the Greek tunes going. I don't understand Greek, but very sort of Arabic-y music. But yep, you can also request your song as well by exclamation SR, the name of the artist, name of the song, whatever you want. Okay, so don't know why I'm getting stuttering I never get stuttering over Europe, but okay. And there we are. So we're going up to 370 today. We've just passed 33,000 feet. And the VOR we're going to be hitting today is 114.6. So that's what I'll program in here. So VOR uh, 114.6. Okay, we can do that later. So we're just passing Luxembourg right now. That's where we are. Luxembourg there. And then we're heading down towards Germany, Italy, Croatia, then across the, whatever this sea is, the Adriatic, and into Zakynthos, which is an island on just off Greece. So that should be all right. Okay. Orca, Assalamu alaikum. Hello, sir. How are you? How are you? Well, that's weird. They're all in my list over here, but for some reason, yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. Thank you anyway, Captain Nabeeb, for the raid. I've given up trying to understand what Twitch does. So I used the HUD. Oh, here's a question Orca will be able to answer. I asked Dryson a question. Do Boeing 737s and 777s, do they have a set of keys? Or do you just walk on and start flicking switches? I mean, at least you should have some sort of passcode, right? No worries, Cap. I'll see you in the morning, for sure. If you're streaming in the morning, I'll be there. You just walk in and start her up. There's no keypad, there's no keys, there's no smart card authentication. You literally walk in and start her up. Unbelievable. Oh, the weather's quite clear at the moment, but we're going to get some weather over the top of Italy at the, later on. Okay, top of climb coming up at 37,000 feet. We used the HUD for takeoff today, Orca. It was very, very nice. I enjoyed it. I liked the HUD. I cannot lie. Yeah, so you can use the HUD, the HGS, for takeoff as well. So if you were taking off in very low visibility, they would use the HUD to take off. You know, by keeping the circle in the circle, following all of the notifications and the symbolism on the HUD. And it was it was actually very easy to hand fly for a while, which I did, you know, so that was all right. Let's just sync the heading, shall we? There we are, before Orca notices. There we are, perfect. There we are, good. So we are good. Do we have anything around? I don't think we have any controllers at the moment. Where are we? We're just passing that. Do we have any controllers coming on? No, we don't have any. Just a reminder, brother, for the VREF calculation, you take the landing fuel value yeah, but it does it automatically. Why would I need to worry about that? So it does it here. There's the approach VREF. So it will keep changing, but that's what it's going to tell me that the VREF is. So the prog page there, estimated fuel right there at Zakynthos. Right, so that is the estimated fuel at Zakynthos. So VREF, so in this case, you take the landing fuel value from the prog, in this case, Zakynthos fuel, and the zero fuel weight value. So the zero fuel weight value, then you enter that on the approach pace, gross weight for an accurate VREF. Right, okay. So this gross weight there. So if we did the prog, zero fuel weight, where do I get the zero fuel weight? I can't remember. Hold on, let's have a look. Where was my zero fuel weight? Is in my flight plan, I guess. Let's see, payload, zero fuel weight. So let's just do this. So zero fuel weight is 52. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Is in the index performance page. Zero fuel weight 52.5. 52.5 plus what I'm going to be left with at so let's say 3.5. So you're saying my gross weight, instead of my gross weight being 60.4, it's actually 56. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, okay. And then if I put 56 in there, let's see, 56. So if I put 56 in here, that will change that there. Which it did, yes. And that's because it's still showing my quantity at my fuel remaining should be 3.5 tons. So there we go. So I will calculate that closer. So it didn't actually, strangely, it didn't keep it. Landing weight inserted in gross weight on approach page gives you accurate. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that closer to my time. So there's the fuel, estimated fuel at my destination, which is 3.5 tons. Yep, that's good. That makes sense. That makes sense. So that's what I will use then. I'll use that for the VREF, approach VREF. Yeah, but even in the streamers who fly the Boeing don't do that either. I tell you, I'm not minding this Greek music. This Greek music has a very very strong Arabic tone, undertone. You can throw in the odd Habibi inside one of their songs, no problem. See, this sounds very Arabic to me. I suppose the cultures are very, very close, that's for sure. Greek food is awesome. Awesome. When I was living in Thailand, we had our closest friends were from Athens, from Greece, and they used to cook such great food. Yeah, lamb. We like our lamb. So you're off sick, are you, Walker? I guess it all caught up with you, eh? Chilling at home, at your mum's or your home? Ah, okay. So we are flying the 700 today, which I haven't flown for ages. We got a plane on the TCAS there. What is that? That is an A321. Oh, Shaggy started it. He started dropping the tunes. So we are approaching top of Italy. Actually, no, we're not. But we are going to start to encounter a bit of weather right there. We are in Switzerland at the moment, and then we will hit Italy. Going past Stuttgart. Don't know why I all of a sudden got a bit of stutter. I wonder if it's the server. Yeah, okay, you should fire up Microsoft Flight Sim, not P3D. You don't need to fly 777. You do that in real life, mate. Yeah, but you fly a 777 in real life. Fly GA, fly the fly-by-wire A320 or whatever. You should contact him and say you're a 777 pilot in real life. If they need any help, you're happy to advise, and that way you can tell us when the 777's coming out. NDAs are not worth the paper they're written on. Yeah, Orca, fly the A310. Yeah, and then stream it. Stream it, Orca. Yes, I remember the Delta flight, but yesterday I actually did a great flight. I did a nice approach into Islamabad. It was lovely. And the A310 is so much faster than the A320 Phoenix. Ask Shaggy. Compared to the Phoenix, the A310 supersonic. Dude, if I was late, you wouldn't be seeing me on screen today. I'd be banished. Yeah, the flight deck in the A310 is just lovely. Even though the outside, the modeling is also so nice. I said it yesterday, the A310 is like a Boeing and an Airbus had a kid. And they called it A310. Yeah, with nitrous, exactly. Just push that button, you know? That one there. Beautiful. Oh, Bravo Juliet Tango, he's flying. See, there's definitely something wrong with the server, I tell you. The map isn't fully... I wonder if I switch to Southeast Asia, will it be better? Ooh. Chaka Khan. Nah, that didn't do anything. So let's go back to the West Europe. There we go. All right. So now here, this is the weather we're going to encounter on the way, but we're fine above it, so that's okay. Seriously? Tujung Nasibo Lal. What the hell is that? Tujum Nasibo Lal. Okay, damn. Oh, you're kidding, right? Abda Parveen. Oh. She has an incredible voice. Pakistani. Abda Parveen is a Qawwali. She does Sufi music. Yeah, she does Sufi music. So the Pakistani Sufi, and I've seen her live, and I tell you what, one hell of an artist. If you ever get the chance to see Abda Perveen live in concert, I mean, it's a trip. Okay. And for those who don't know who Sufis are Muslim, but they don't adhere so much. They're more about religion through music and song, and a little bit of weed. Yeah. Abda Perveen. Abda Perveen. Yeah, so yeah, if you ever sort of visit Pakistan and go to Lahore, Lahore is big for the Sufi thing. And yeah, Sufis are known for their music. A lot of them are, a lot of the musicians, while they're playing, they are high. But they believe that this brings them even closer to that spiritual thing. But damn, the music's good. Yeah, they go hypnotized, man. They go into this trance. You know, there's a very famous song from Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. He was a Sufi, and he made this song called Mast Kalandar. Very, very famous, and I have seen people just lose their shit while this song is on. So this is Abda Perveen, the deeper voice. See, I'm losing my shit already. And I'll tell you, there is no instrument that comes close to the tabla. The tabla is one of those instruments that just, it has that sound. Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of this Sufi music is just chill. I mean, there was a case where the Americans went to like the leaders of the Sufis and asked for their help against Islamic fundamentalism, and they literally turned around and said, what do you want us to do? We're smoking weed all day. We can do nothing for you. You know, all we do is smoke weed and listen to music and get closer to God. That's all we do. That's all we're here to do. Yeah, you're on your own. You know, it was just hilarious. Even the Pakistan government said, what the hell is that? What the hell are they doing talking to the Sufis? They're like the most peaceful lot out there. And you're seeing a lot of people becoming or shifting to Sufism and going away from this whole mainstream, you know, organized religion. Yeah, but the music is great. I don't know why you can't subscribe, Shaggy. Let's see if Shaggy can drop another Sufi piece of music, eh? If he can do another one, then that's it. I have the utmost respect for Shaggy. Not that I, you know, not that I don't have respect for him, but on a musical level, his diverse music choices. Now he's just Googling them. Now he's just Googled Sufi music. That's for sure. Oh, you have Coke Studio on your... Oh, okay then. Oh, yeah. That's it. I'm just going to leave you with this for a second. I just need to go to the loot, and I'll be back. Listen to the tunes selected by Orca Airwaves, your friendly 777 pilot. Okay, so we're over the Alps now. Yeah, this one, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, he did a track on that album. And that, in fact, that is what brought Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan to the Western world. Otherwise, he was relatively unknown. Yeah, Hans Zimmer, he's incredible. So there we have the Alps down below. So we're at the top of Italy at the moment. And heading towards Venice. So we have top of descent in about 600 nautical miles. So we're going to follow the rule that Orca mentioned earlier in the chat. We will not use that one there. We will take the remaining fuel at, sorry, let's go here. Remaining fuel at just before we land at Zakynthos, and the zero fuel weight, and we will add those together and get the actual gross weight to get the correct VREF approach speeds. But we got a headwind of 13 knots. So we should actually be using a bit more fuel, to be fair. That's such a beautiful aircraft. Where are these guys from, above and beyond? Really? London based. And their genre is Japanese hip hop and rap. D.D. McKinney, hello. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. That's right. They are English, and Finnish. Yeah. Okay. So where are we right now? We are heading towards Venice. Right there. That's where we are. And we're going to be heading into the Adriatic. Passing Croatia. Passing Split. Zadar. And then down the heel of Italy. And down into Zakynthos. Yeah, it's a nice track. It's got a bit of a like a Swedish house mafia vibe. So yep, that's the weather we're passing through right now. Right there. So that weather is where we're right here. That's the weather we're passing through. And we've got that all the way down to the bottom of Italy. Oh, and then we've got something here. What is online? Zakynthos. Okay, we've got what do we got? Athena radar 129675. 129675. 129675. One two nine 675. So Athena control. Let's have a look. Okay. So we should be fine. I have found my flight plan. Let me just check. I'm sure I have. Yes, I have. Okay. This plane probably has some tight leg room in the seats, probably. Yeah, but imagine the 600, that's got to be even less. But I think we have a maximum of 148 passengers on this plane. If I'm not mistaken. 148 passengers. So we're starting to see all our, that's the airport coming in there, the Zakynthos. Still way away, 500 nautical miles away. No problem, Walker. Thanks for popping in. Have a great rest of your day. We still got a while to go for the landing, so maybe you're back by the landing. Let's see. Oh, still got an hour and 15 minutes, I reckon. Hour and 15 minutes. Oh, wow. I bet you can't wait to get back on the A320. At least they're short haul. The A320 can wait. Okay. Yeah, hashtag long haul life, eh? If people say hashtag anymore, I don't know. No worries, Olga. Maybe we'll see you streaming later on this evening. Cool. So we're in the Adriatic Sea by now. Yes, we are. And we are heading towards Pula, which is in Croatia, and then following the coast down towards Greece. We can't see it much there at the moment, unfortunately, because of the weather. But that'll clear up soon enough. Oh! 10 months, Shaggy. Guy was really looking at Aviation Harry. Good afternoon. How are you, mate? Shaggy, thanks for the sub. How you doing, Harry? I hope you're well. We're flying to Zakynthos in Greece. We left Brussels and we're in the Transavia 737-700. We are currently over the Adriatic Sea, following the coast of Croatia. Where are we? There we are. So that's where we are right now. Right there. We've got a bit of weather below us. Currently on the climb out of Stansted. Oh, I haven't flown Stansted for ages. That's a good freeware, that the guy, but he hasn't, sadly, hasn't done any more work on Stansted, eh? Down to Madrid. L-E-M Lima Echo Malta, or Mike, sorry, Delta. Yeah, that Stansted is not bad, but he just hasn't done much. No, Shaggy. I saw that. I saw that. So we're enjoying some Greek tunes in preparation for our arrival onto the Greek islands.
Somebody gonna get hurt real bad.
Okay. Ooh, this cloud goes on for a bit. This is what we're flying through currently. So that's what we're currently flying through. Right, that. There we are. That's where we are. So it should brighten up soon enough. Yeah, it does. I mean, yeah, when they don't, they put out a scenery and then they've forgotten they did it. And what's going on with VATSIM.to at the moment, a lot of the big freeware guys, they're disappearing, unfortunately. But I don't understand. I think it's sort of, I mean, I understand the developers want a concession on what they do. And I think that's justified, because without the freeware developers, VATSIM.to was nothing, or is nothing. But how do you police that? That's the thing. I mean, if someone wants to get a concession, they just, you know, they create a fly-by-wire coffee mug, and that's it. You know, so. They got to think it through properly. Otherwise, VATSIM.to unfortunately will suffer. And I like VATSIM.to. It's so easy to find stuff, right? And I don't think they are unreasonable. I think they're willing to come to the table, and I think they're willing to do something for everybody. But I think people are just sort of trolling and blown things out of proportion for now. I mean, you know, they don't want to be paying out of their pocket, and I understand that. You know, so the community's got to contribute something. For me, I don't care if there's a 10-minute or a 10-second or a 30-second countdown before my download starts. I don't care. I mean, does that mean now the guy who did Gatwick is going to disappear? You know, that'd be a shame. Because it is by far the best Gatwick out there. I mean, Origami Studios tried to do Gatwick and it was terrible. So we got 450 nautical miles top of drop, and it's a VOR approach, and we're going to be using the HUD for the landing today. I used it for a takeoff, and use it for the takeoff. I'm going to use it for the landing as well. Yeah, I've got liveries as well that I've done for the Kodiak, for the Cessna 208, and for the fly-by-wire. But I don't think that. I think they've changed the TNCs now. I mean, you own everything you do, and I know that they made some changes to the terms and conditions recently. But yeah, to be fair, I didn't pay attention. you will always get the credit for the work, I'm sure. It's always going to be your name on it. It was more about the fact that so one of the terms and conditions were that they could potentially offer that work to a third party, and but I think they changed that. I mean, I was following the discussion about a week ago, but then I just got bored with it, and I just gave up. But I'm in no way a huge livery creator or anything. No. Who else did a song? Who else did this song? There was another one, a cover of this song. Sixpence None the Richer, I think. They did that, didn't they? Okay, the weather is... Really? Okay, that I did not know. What was that? What was it? Do you remember? I want to see that. Do you remember what it was? Because then that's out of order. Yeah, that's out of order. That is... Okay, that's wrong. Yeah, you and I can both agree on that, and I think the community as well. So there was a thing, heads up display, ILS approach, heads up display, visual approach. I think we just need the VOR approach. So VOR 1, yeah, pretty much straightforward. I can do that. Okay. Yeah, sixpence none the richer. I'm sure it was. Because I recognized the drum part. Damon Dan. Hello sir, how are you? How do I get the flight overlay? You mean that flight overlay there, this thing here? Ah, no worries, Harry, no worries. But whatever it is, it's wrong what they've done, that's for sure. Oh, this, I mean, I create this in Photoshop, and then I pull the data using SimConnect and the sim variables, and then yeah, So that's what I do. I mean, so this is a Photoshop thing, and then all the variables are fed to the overlay using Sim Connect and the Sim variables. You can also use Sim Toolkit Pro because they also send some of the variables through Sim Connect as well, and then you just have to do the layout from Sim Toolkit Pro using OBS, and yeah, easy. So where are we now? We've still got cloud. We're still okay. No, we're okay now. So that's where we are, and that is off the coast of Zadar. So Zadar is over there. Zadar Airport. We are 399 nautical miles from Topodrop. To be fair, with this these overlays, you know what? There isn't really a decent tutorial on how to create overlays. Maybe I should do a tutorial on how to create these overlays. Because once you've got it, once you've figured it out, you can go wild and keep on redesigning your overlays and everything. It does help if you can use Photoshop or GIMP or paint.net. That also helps, but once you've figured out how to do the overlays, then you pretty much can keep on changing overlay after overlay, no problem. I mean, I've done overlays for a number of streamers already. About 9 or 10 streamers I've done overlays, the overlays for the flight data. What? Soul Limbo, BBC Cricket, really? Ooh, brim full of masher on that 45. Okay. Ryanair. Oh, you're a Ryan Scare, are ya? One Foxtrot Echo. Where are you? Where are you? One Foxtrot Echo flying to Madrid, right? Flying to Madrid. So you've just taken off from Stansted and you're just past the Isle of Wight. So there's Aviation Harry right there, heading up in the English Channel. And what is he in? He's in the 738. Heading down to Madrid. Right there. Do you use a little nav map, Harry, do you use little nav map? Oh, it's a great piece of kit. It's free, so that makes it even greater. It's free. That is what you just saw was little nav map. So that's little nav map. So my entire flight plan, all my approach possibilities into an airport, yeah, all of that is free. A beautiful piece of kit. And then of course all these are all the planes in VATSIM right now. That's why I can see you. That's why I went straight to you there. I'll just send you a link, actually. I'll just send you a link. Where's the beta? What do I have? I have 28. Let's see, 28. There we are. Oh, the cricket. There you go. That's the one, and the latest release is 2.8.8. Okay, we like this. Your OBS gameplay keeps stuttering really badly on MSFS. So when you are streaming, yeah? When you stream, let's have a look. Mate, you can join my Discord, !Discord, and then after stream, I can take a look at your settings, no problem. If you go !Discord, and then you can get into my Discord, and then I'm happy to help you. But I'll need to look at your screen or the OBS. And then I can have a look. Just tell me if that's expired or it's still valid. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, ping me after the stream and I can have a look. No problem. Yeah, got it. Oh yeah, I've seen you. You're joined. I've seen you. So anyone who watches cricket, this is the cricket theme tune. I like cricket. There we go, 342 nautical miles. Okay, let's have a look. So we're still 3.6 tons of fuel, so that's all right. So we're doing quite well. Our fuel efficiency is good. We do have a cost index of 80 though, but that's all right. 330 nautical miles, top of drop. And we're still in the weather, which hopefully should clear up before we, are we about to enter? No, we're still miles away from center, from Athena control. So we will enter Athena control, probably, let's have a look. Athena control, okay, after, before our top of descent will be in Athena control. No worries, Harry. If you haven't followed, drop a follow, and then you'll get notified when I am there. Ernesto Gonzalez Nira. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're well. You join us as we're on our way to Zakynthos in Greece. Ah, right, okay. Sorry, I don't know all of my followers. So many. This time next year we'll have 1 million followers, we will, Rodney. So we're in the Transavia. Look at that beauty. Yep, this time next year, Rodney. So we got another bit of weather there. So that's where we are currently. We are there. It should clear up. Shaggy, are you at home or are you at work? Have you got some days off from work to recover? Oh, right, okay. Oh, it was the first day back today, okay. What is LKAA Center? LKAA Center, where's that? Oh. So that's the center that we're going to be popping into. That one there. And our airport is right there. So Athena radar, Athens radar. Gordo, hello! Battlegrounds, ooh. Actually, what do we have in this in the cabin? Oh, they've actually modelled everything here. You can buy your ticket online, apparently. That's not bad. Oh, it's done well. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, you got your stick. You forgot everything. Don't worry, we are here, mate. We are here. We will help you. Which stick did you get, by the way? Did you get the same stick, Gordo? Or did you get a different stick? Okay. So we're here. We can help you. We will help you get back into the air, mate. What were you trying to fly? The DC-6 or what? Oh, the 737. The 414. You mean the 414, right? The Cessna 414. That's not really the best aircraft to try and fly after such a long time. Maybe you should try the Cessna 172 first. $45 months, yeah, 4 months, not 45, and lost it all. Oh dear. $268, help a drop. Hold on, so what are we going to enter? We're going to enter Athens radar, okay. Okay, so there's our top of descent marker right there, which will be after we enter so Damak, Latan. Latan is where we enter Athens radar. Yeah, Athens radar, and then we will announce ourselves to Athens radar. And I guess they will just let us do what we do down into Zakynthos, runway 34. Yo Man Shaggy is playing tracks from Grooves and Messages from the band War. I know this album well. It's one of my top 10 albums in my playlist. I love the album. And the lead singer is a British guy from The Animals, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure he is. That's right, Eric Burden. He was from The Animals. Oh. All right. Oh. Oh. So there we are. So about 160 nautical miles before we enter the Athens radar. Hyperneo, hello sir, how are you? Hope you're well. We're on our way to the Greek island of Zakynthos. We left Brussels and we are in the 737-700 Transavia livery. Hopefully I disabled rap music. How do you disable rap music? Hey, I've disabled explicit language, but rap music, no. I mean, some of the stuff that we played earlier in the stream from the old, you know, the Grandmaster and people like that, actually they have no explicit lyrics. Can you believe that? Yeah. I mean, who were they? Grandmaster, and who was the other one? The Kimo Sabi. Yeah, but it's funny how the original rap music had no explicit lyrics. Now it's all about booty and this and that. I mean, seriously? Maybe I'm too old. I prefer the original stuff. Yeah, I prefer the original, you know, the original artists. The weather's still a bit cloudy, but it should be alright once we start dropping into Zakynthos. We're about 35 minutes, around that. 40 minutes tops. So we got a VOR approach. We're going to be using the HUD as well to assist in the landing, because I've not used the HUD for a very long time, and we're going to try and do that. I've already set up the what was it? The ILS or the VOR was, let's have a look. What is the VOR? Is 1146. So if we go 1146 and here as well 1146, and that's supposed to be what I'm supposed to do with a VOR landing for this. That is all set. I've already set that. So that has been set. The runway length is good, 22228. And then the elevation 16 feet. So that is good. And then the course, the final approach course, is going to be 79. No, that's the wrong one. Damn. Oh dear. Sorry. That's the wrong one. Where are we going? That's where we're going. So, the approach into VOR DME, that's the one I want. So, it is VOR. So, VOR 110. So, let's go there. 110 decimal 8. 110 decimal 8. There. And this one as well. 110 decimal 8. There we go. And we're looking at a final approach course of 340. The 340 is the final approach course. There we are. 340. Let's go that way. Okay, so that is going to be our landing stuff. We want to be at 2,200 feet. So we can actually set that as well right now. It doesn't make a difference. So 2,200 feet. feet is where we want to be at the Maltese Cross for the approach into runway 34. And that is good. And that will be interesting to see if this works. Otherwise, we will fly like we stole it. All right. Oh, you're talking rugby, are you? The Bears, aren't they a rugby team? Because they don't use their feet. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. So there we are. Latan, we will be entering Athens radar. So we are still 3.6 tons of fuel. So our gross weight is going to change. So if we look at our performance page, so per zero fuel weight is 525. So 525 plus the fuel at arrival is showing as 3.6, and that will be 525 add 3.6, which is a gross weight of 56.1 for now. There's a sample in the back there. What is my opinion on the 737? It's the best plane in the sim so far. All of them. If you don't have the 737 and you had to buy one of them, I would say the 737-800, because you have the 3 variants and you don't need anything else. If money is an issue, is tight, then I would go for the 737-600, which is, it's a passenger configuration, and it's also very, very nice. Just doesn't have the range. But like me, like everyone else, I am waiting for the 777. I want the 777 to be launched. And the A380. That's the 2 planes I want right now. I have the Phoenix already. So yeah, the 777 and the A380. Unfortunately, they're going to launch the 777-200 first. I want the 300R. I don't want the 200. Let's see if I can understand this guy's accent.
7 line up and wait runway 03 left.
Okay. See, that's that old scratching on a turntable, eh? Like your, what's his name? Herbie Hancock, and those kind of guys. So I have these records called Electro Sounds, Street Sounds Electro. I have those on vinyl. Street Sounds, which was a London-based producer, And he's contacting me already. Really? I'm not even there yet. Okay, let's go to V-Pilot. Let me turn this down a little bit, unfortunately. There we go. And let's tune in to frequency.
Go 178 Ropox, 1 Charlie, expect ILS Zulu 03 right.
Robox 1 Charlie ILS Zulu 03 right. Delta Echo 178.
Agent 316 radar contact, climb flight level 290.
Climb to level 2, Everest, Agent 316.
Athens radar, Transavia 9061 at flight level 370.
Transavia 9061 Athena, squawk 7237.
7237, almost the 737. Squawk 7237, Transavia 9061.
Your director 508 to wind is 16010.
7237.
Runway 16 takeoff, your chart 508, thank you.
Tower 717 radar contact, climb level
7237. Here we are. Yeah, Electro 1, 2, and 3. I've got all of them.
Transavia 98061, radar contact, when ready, descend flight level 150.
When ready, descend flight level 150, Transavia 9061. I'm not ready. I'll descend at Latan. Yeah, let's do that. So 150, is that what he wants me to do? So we'll do 150.
And Athena, Expo 1 Echo 0, finals 27.
Expo 1 Echo Sierra 13004 knots, running 27, could I?
You almost broke your wristwatch.
1 Echo 0.
I can imagine that. So let's have a look at our cruise. We're still quite far out for our top of descent, so I don't want to descend too early. Motley is in the house. Hello, sir. How are you? So we're about to start our descent into Zakynthos. I'm sure it's not pronounced Zakynthos, but I don't know.
716 Monte Unicom today.
Eurotrans 659 on Bebus with runway in sight.
Aircraft 659 and cleared for the VOR Whiskey, runway 11.
Oh, you've been here a little while, okay. Now let's have a look at VATSIM. Is anyone else coming into Zakynthos? No, just me.
508 approaching 2000.
Oh, how are you too,
Radar
what?
contact, climb level 270.
Level 350, your chart 508.
Level 37.
370, your chart 508, roger.
Okay, I'm going to have to turn this down a tiny bit because I can't hear the instructions. So our top of descent is there. He's asked that I can descend when ready, but I'm not ready. And we will descend to 1,500. But we will descend here at Latan. We will start our descent at Latan. Landed in Kiev and parked. Handing to you. What were you flying? Did you fly the Caribou into Kiev or? Oh, right, okay. But I think we're going to...
659er, wind 12012 knots, runway 11, clear for land.
So we are the only... There is no traffic going into Zakynthos.
Turkish 8, X-ray Zulu, Monte.
That's where we're going. We're going there. There's no one coming in.
X-ray Zulu, thank you very much, bye-bye.
No one is flying into Zakynthos at the moment. So we are good. We are clear.
Transavia 98061, proceed direct Quito, Alpha Kilo Echo Tango Oscar.
Where do you want to go?
Transavia 98061, proceed direct Quito, Alpha Kilo Echo Tango
I
Oscar.
don't have a Quito. Athens Control, Transavia 9061. I do not have a Quito on my flight plan.
Yeah, it's not on your flight plan. I'm going to give you a shortcut, that's why.
Okay, direct to Quito, Transavia 9061. And I'm starting my descent to 150.
Roger.
Okay, let's start my descent to direct Aikido. Where the hell's Aikido?
And
So-
Transavia 98061, expect VOR runway 16.
Really? Expecting runway VOR runway 16, Transavia 9061. So he's completely messed up my
Oscar 980 November, push that up, facing south.
my approach. That's okay. So we're going to Quito, A
Delta Echo 178, descend 8,000 feet, QNH
K
1017.
E Tango Oscar. Where is that? I want to see where that is. Cato.
Expo 1 Echo Sierra taxi by Delta, Sanofi choice.
Sound choice.
Where the
American
hell?
52 Heavy, Monte Unicom, good day.
Okay, he's taking me there. Okay.
American 52
Okay,
Heavy,
no.
Monte Unicom, good day.
And then execute. All right. So we're going to Aikido. Add that to the waypoint. Add waypoint to the flight plan. Get rid of. Where are we now? We are going Latan. No, so we're on a clear Latan. Aikido. Where is Aikido? There's Aikido. So one.
Attention, all aircraft controller change in progress.
Oh, brilliant. So Latan, we can delete Latan, and we can delete that one. We're going direct to Aikido. Okay, good. So what is it? Akito, so Akadi is where we're going. So there, and there we go. Okay, let's start our descent down to. Goes now.
Agent 31, please confirm you're climbing to flight level
There we go.
2980.
We start our descent down to
We start at 240.
150.
Up to 290.
There we go. I didn't really need a shortcut. It's not like there's any other people going in. But okay, that's fine. So we're going down to 150.
Attention, all aircraft, like I said, controller change in progress. Everyone stand by if you're going to call.
Oh yes, and we have a VOR change. So our arrival into there is now 16. So 16. So let's just have a look at that, shall we? 16. Show arrival procedures. Runway 16. VOR Aketo. Okay, Aketo. There we are. And
Icaro 717, climb the flight level
execute.
360.
There we are. So there's an intercept.
Delta
So
Echo 178, descend 3000 feet, QNH Athens 1017.
he's really messed up my whole thing here. Aikido, intercept. Okay, Akadi,
Delta Echo 178.
delete.
Say again, Delta 178.
Insert approach.
Delta Echo 178, descend 3000 feet, QNH 101.
290. That's it. We're good. We're good. Okay.
Descending 30,000 feet, Delta Echo 178.
We are good. Okay.
Austrian 80 November, taxi via Echo Delta 5 Delta, holding point runway 03 right.
That's loud. Okay. We are sorted.
Austrian
On
80
our
November,
approach.
copy, no problem. Taxi Echo India Hotel Bravo, holding point 03 left.
And let's just have a look at that. LGA 16. So 2228 is good. And the elevation is still the same, I hope. Let's just check. The elevation is the same. Yep. 11 foot. Let's see. Runways. Overview. Airport elevation is 11 foot. So we're going to change that. So runway 11. Enter. And the runway there, 228. Enter. Good. So we're okay. And the frequency was, let me just check this one now. So our approach is now, let's go back. 22 arrivals, no. Edit. 16, add to route. There we are, 16, and we are on Akedo. There we are. And let's have a look at that.
Delta Echo 178, turn left, heading 110.
110. 110. Decimal 8. Approach course 160. .160. There we are. We are done. Let's drop the spoilers and drop down a little bit quicker. Let's help that down. There we are. $8,000 feet. Wow, really?
Athena, Roma 420 radio check.
Roma 420, Athens radar, readable to 5.
Okay. $29,000 feet. So we want to be above 8,000 feet here. No worries, Hyper. I am focused on this approach. So let's go there. Me brakes 3.
Athena Roma 420 at Athens at the parking with no information on board. Requesting IFR clearance to Bucharest out of NS5.
Roma 420 clear to Bucharest, Robox 2 Tango depart to runway correction.
Index.
Roma 420 clear to Bucharest, Robox 2 Tango depart to runway 03, right, missile climb 7,000 feet, box 727.
So we're going to have 4 fuel at 3.7
Roma
at
420
so
clear to Bucharest out of
56.2.
the Ropo 2 Tango departure, initial climb. Flight level
56.5, that's
Fox
okay, we can
727.
stick with that, that's good.
Roma 420 report break.
Taketo 29, Taketo intercept 290 Romeo. And
Left 070.
let's have a look, intercept there, there's Q, and then we're going to 34,
Right.
3400.
Number 7 Golf.
There we are.
Number 7 Golf.
Okay.
Athena, we'd like to perform the Victor Oscar Romeo VOR Yankee for runway 03 left. November 7 Golf.
Let's see where this takes us. We're nearly there. He's completely messed up my flight plan, but that's okay.
November 7 Golf, proceed over here, clear your Yankee runway 03.
Say again, please, for November 7 Golf.
November 7 Golf, proceed over here, clear your Yankee runway 03.
Proceed to clear for VOR Yankee 03 left. November 7 Golf.
And then 316, expect Xabis 1 Alpha arrival, RNAV approach, RNP approach runway 27.
Expect Xabis 1 Alpha, RNP approach runway 27, GM 316.
I hope he's recognized that I'm still descending.
November wind 070 degrees 8 knots, runway 03 right left leg.
Runway 03 left, okay, November.
03 left, correct.
Okay, to take off to November, and you are a little low on the volume.
Τώρα καλύτερα.
But then,
Ευχαριστώ. Έτσι, αν 316 proceed Gonzo.
Direct Gonzo, GM 316.
Okay, that's where we're going.
And Athena radar GM 316 requesting descent.
Έτσι, αν 316 descent, flight level 110.
Descent level 110, GM 316.
Okay. So far, so good. So there's the airport over there. which is about right.
Transavia 906 on descent altitude 8,000 feet, units on 015.
Transavia 9061, flight level 8000, QNH 1015. Okay. 8000.
Ryanair 9256, weather.
Ryanair 92556.
Oof. 8000. Maybe I have to speed that up a little bit, I think.
Austrian 80 November, identified, continue, climb flight level 240.
There we go. 8000 by the next waypoint. Aikido. Hopefully. Probably not.
Roma 420 requesting
Let's bring
cutoff.
this speed down as well, I think.
Roma 420, startup is approved, units on 017.
260.
Approved to 1017, Roma 420.
Delta Echo 178, wind 070 degrees 8 knots, runway 03, right clear plan.
Runway 03, right, Delta Echo 178.
At 316, descent altitude 3,000 feet, units on 015.
Can I descent altitude 3,000 feet, units 1015, Gen 316.
Come on. Ooh, sweet home Alabama. That's not going to do anything, mate. Okay, there is the VOR. We've picked up the VOR, 40 nautical miles. And we're heading on the intercept. There we go. Okay. Speed is reducing. 8,000 feet we're coming to. We're okay.
Guitar 717.
We are almost there, yes.
Transavia 906 on report when runway side.
Right.
Roma 420, we are ready for taxi.
Roma 4201, taxi via Delta 1 to hold point Delta 2, runway 03.
Delta 1 to Delta 2 holding point 03 right, Roma 420.
Transavia 906 on report when runway side.
What? Sorry, Transavia 9061. Was that for me? Can you repeat?
Transavia 906 report when you have the runway side.
Report runway in sight, Transavia 9061.
Transavia Transavia 9061, descend altitude 5,000 feet.
Flight level 5,000 feet, Transavia 9061. 5,000 feet. I shouldn't have said flight level, but okay. 5,000 feet. Let's descend. Here we go. Let's get down there as quick as we can. There we go. Okay, what am I looking at there? 5,000 feet, okay. Standard QNH 1015, 1015, 1015.
Alternate 0 November, right turn, proceed direct Yankee November, November and climb flight level 3860.
Lights, I forgot. Okay, there we go. Lights. Seatbelts are on. We are good. Okay.
It's 316 clear, direct via approach runway 27 via console.
Clear down via approach 127 via console, gentleman 6.
Okay, 5,000 feet. Let's slow down a bit. Let's bring our speed down to 220. Actually, we can go 200. We're not. 220. Yep, that's good.
Roma 420, fully ready, holding short 03 right.
Roma 420, wind 070 degrees, 8 knots, runway 0, try to clear for takeoff.
03 right, clear for takeoff, Roma 420.
Okay, now we're going to follow the arc there. And we've got our speed. We're okay. And let's slow us right down. 200. And what is our approach? There we go. We're going there and there. That is good. 128. 128, 133.
Roma 420, airborne passing.
Okay, 180.
Roma 420, radar contact, continue climb flight level 120.
Continue climb 120, Roma 420.
Athens radar, Transavia 9061, runway in sight.
Transavia 9061, clear visual approach, runway 16, wind 190 degrees, 6 knots, runway 16 left now.
Clear to land, runway 16 left, 16, Transavia 9061. I can't see the runway, but I'm telling you. I want to be at 2,000. That's where I want to be at. I want to be at 2,200.
Roma 420, continue climb flight level 400.
Flaps 5.
Continue climb flight level 400, Roma 420. And we request direct ROPOX if possible.
Roma 420, stand by for your direct. I will advise you.
Copy.
Let's have a look. How far is that out? No, we want to help that along. Let's help that along. There we are.
Except 642, contact now, Cairo 127.7, bye-bye.
Confirm it was for Etihad or for Ethiopian?
Above 4,000 at the next waypoint. We're okay.
127.7.
127.7, Ethiopian 642, thank you, bye-bye.
Let's stay there. 3,500. There we go. Okay. As soon as we take that turn, we're going to tune into the localizer. Really, Bryson? Oh, I can't see that. Let's brighten it up a bit. Brighten.
Roma 420, proceed direct parent.
There we go.
Direct parent Roma 420.
Okay, let's 160. That's okay, that's okay, we're doing okay. Runway's over there. It better be, last time I checked it was. There we go, 160. Go down, flaps 10. There we are. Our V approach is 133. That's where we want to be. Okay, we're taking the turn. Let's go. Don't stutter on me now. Okay. Okay, what do we got? 1-1 there, 1-1 decimal eighths. Yep. Course 160, 160. Okay. And let's VOR tune. There we go. And we should watch that. We've got it. Okay. There we are. Let's go down. 2,200. There we are. And level change. Okay, let's drop down. 133. Landing gear down. And let's go 133. 133. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, flaps 15. And look, we can use this for a bad approach. You see the there we go, low visibility. Okay.
51 Whiskey, contact now Cairo 127.7. Bye bye.
And there we go. And there we go. All right. I don't think approach does anything, does it?
Turkey 151 Whiskey 127.7. Thank you for ATC. Bye.
Where is it going? Whoa, 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 what are you doing? I have the plane. There we go. I have the plane. Wow! What did it do there? Let's get back in. There we got rid of the autopilot, that's good. Let's bring this in, let's bring this in. That was weird. So let's line that up, shall we? Let's line that up. There we are.
Put away, thanks for your help, sir. Ευχαριστώ.
Welcome.
Bring that in.
November 7 Golf, we're approaching Delta 11.
That should have handled it.
November 7 Golf, wind 070 degrees, 8 knots, runway 03 left, left now.
That should have handled it.
03 left, clear to land. November
Watch
7
my
Golf.
height. There we go. Let's see where it's bringing me. See, it wants to go somewhere else. Why? Why? It wants to go somewhere else. Kill this AP, this approach. There we go. That's where we want to go. There we go. All right. That's perfect now. Watch this thing. Okay, okay. We're okay. We're alright. We're okay. It's the first time I'm using this HUD, so it should. There, we don't want, we only want, I don't need speed. There we go. Okay, keep that in line. Okay. Keep that ball in there. Trust that circle. That's what we want to trust. Trust that circle. There we go. That is perfect now. That is perfect. Trust the circle. Are we fully configured? We are. Trust that circle. Okay, there is the 3. So we want to be there. Trust that circle. Oof. Trust in that circle. That looks okay. No, why altitude hold? Where's that circle gone? Really? Oh, wow. So seriously, it's not as easy. It is not as easy to do with the HUD. Definitely not. What happened there, I don't know. And where is this? Yeah. Okay.
Sink rate. Pull up.
I got this.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
Otherwise, I've got to go and report a missed approach. No. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Why do they panic so much?
Pull up. Sink rate. 30. 20. 10.
There we go. Seriously. Okay, that does not. It does not lie. I have to practice this this HUD thing. Okay, that did not go according to my plan. But the HUD is supposed to be used for low visibility, not low visibility like we had. So yeah, that's not bad, but I gotta practice this HUD thing. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Which would probably be correct. I like the HUD though. I mean, yeah, I do like the HUD. There we go. I'm going to do it on the next flight. I'll do another stream later on today, I think, tonight. And I'm going to try all the HUD again. I think I need to...
59 radar, good day, Lufthansa 2 Zulu, flight level 350 inbound Limia.
What did I get? I don't know. 540. I think there's seriously something wrong with these touchdown values, you know.
Lufthansa 2 Zulu, was squawk 7047. Okay, squawk is set, Lufthansa 2 Zulu.
What are we going to? We're going to gate. We'll go gate 3.
Taxi by Charlie Delta for us.
316 Charlie Delta, stand number 9.
Parking. Gate 3.
2 Echo Zulu,
No. Get rid of that. Let's go gold here. Okay.
Expecting Kitas to Sierra arrival for ANAF approach runway.
Nice landing. Oh, I could do much better. It's just that I was focused on this HUD, trying to figure the HUD out.
Lufthansa 2 Echo Zulu, descend flight level 130 now.
Descent 130,
Let's see. Hold on. Let's put this panel on and let's get APU on. There we are. Okay, landing lights can go off and let's go. There we are. Runway. Oh, gate 3. I want to master this this HUD. I think the HUD is... No, I've not seen many people use it at all. And to be honest, the documentation is the documentation I've got from the FCOM manual from my P3D. Otherwise, there's very little documentation. There is documentation for the CRJ available online, but that is it. What gate did I say? Gate 3. But look at that. I mean, I did land on the center line quite well. Not bad. So we're going to gate 5. Gate 3, sorry. There we are.
Lufthansa 2 Echo Zulu, apologies, expect the VOD uniform approach runway 34, circle land runway 16.
So we all went pear shape. For some reason he wanted to turn away from the runway.
We're expecting approach VOR
That was,
uniform runway 34 and the land via runway 16.
So is that someone coming in to
We are clear of the exit on Alpha 6.
November 7 Golf taxi via Alpha Hotel, stand Alpha 33.
Alpha then Hotel.
there we are.
Say again, stand please.
November 7 Golf Alpha 33.
Alpha 33. Alpha Hotel. November 7.
Roma 420 requesting frequency change.
Roma 420,
Okay. I got it on the ground, but it's not the way I wanted it to happen. Okay, APU, let's call ground services there. Let's set the chocks and request that. Switch off the engines 1 and 2. There we are. Okay, ground power is now available. And we can switch off the APU. There. They can go off. Okay, bats. Ground power. There we are. Fuel pumps off. But I'm going to try this thing again because I do like the HUD. I do like the HUD. Let me kill V-pilot there. Alright. And there we are. Taxi lights off. And nav off. Nav off. There we are. And yeah, so the HUD really helps apparently in this kind of weather. Where am I? There we are. There we go. Well, anyway, welcome to Zakynthos. Oh dear. So we're going to try that later on in the day. I'm going to do that again, or another. Maybe I'll take off from Zakynthos and go somewhere close and try that again with the HUD. I do want to try this. I want to figure this out. Okay, we are good. Request the boarding. There we go. Requested boarding. The boarding requested. There we are. Okay, and there they go. All right, that is it for this one. I promise you I will practice this HUD landing again and figure out what went wrong, and I will bring it back again. I want to master the HUD. Everyone I've seen fly the 737, no one's using a HUD. Sure, there's no need to use it, but it would be nice to use it. All right, guys, that is it for me right now. Let's see who's on, shall we? Who is on? Oh, we're gonna go and see Arch. All right, we're gonna go and see Arch, and we'll go from there. All right, everyone. Thank you, Quart, Hyper, thanks for the follow, mate. Ernesto, Shaggy for the subscription, McKinney for the follow, Captain B for the raid, and everyone else who's followed. Thank you very much. I will catch you all very, very soon. Hopefully, I'm going to try and do something again today. Seriously? What the hell? We don't have any steers? Oh yeah, I forgot to operate steers, didn't I? But you think they would come themselves. That doesn't look nice, does it? Okay, I'm not bothered with that. All right. Okay, we're going to go and raid Arch NDA. Yeah, he's a controller at LAX. Yeah, show him some love. Follow him if you want. In the meantime, I'll catch you all on the next one. All right. Take care. And I will catch you all very, very soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Peace.